Carl, listening on WCPT in Chicago. Hey, Carl, what's on your mind today?
Yes. Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm well.
Yeah, I watched the debate last night, and in my opinion, just looking at it debate-wise, Hillary won the thing easily. I'm just noticing Bernie's whole argument is basically a rhetorical one. And based on that, I listened to the questions and I heard the responses. She consistently answered and strongly answered the questions that were put out there. And I saw Bernie recognizing that her answers were strong, and he kept wanting to rebut and rebut and rebut. Even when he had the first bite, he had to come back to try to rebut her response to his answers. I don't know if you caught that or you recognized that. I think it was illustrated real well when she brought up the fact that, well, being in Wisconsin, about his free college for everyone. That, well, in Wisconsin, she's saying, well, okay, well, that would mean that the governor of Wisconsin would have to immediately put in what I think she said the number was $23 million to make his program work. Because she said, now in Wisconsin, she said, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I don't know if I don't know how other people are looking at it, but rhetorically, you can always agree with rhetorical comments. The point, though, is that, well, there is today and what's actually happening today right now. She put that school thing in the real time and not a rhetorical kind of like a situation. But I wanted to ask you one question before I go.
Sure.
In my opinion, and you've had him on your show quite a bit, pretty regularly. Yeah. Wouldn't you have to say that, well, Bernie, in his heart of hearts, is not a Democrat socialist, but he's a true socialist, and that, well, he's couching that from public view that, well, I'm not that far socialist. I believe that in his heart, he's a true socialist.
What does that mean, Carl? You think that Bernie is a communist?
No, I don't think he's
a Marxist socialist? I don't understand what true socialist means.
Well, I believe.
Do you mean he wants the government to take over every company in this country?
Yeah, I think he's that.
I don't think that has never come out of his mouth, and
I know it
to the best of my knowledge, in his entire life.
I didn't understand it hasn't come out of his mouth, but I get that impression.
Carl, that's the I guess we both know. If he becomes the nominee, that's what the Republicans are going to come at him with. And I can tell you that there's no there. It's not an attack that's going to stick.
I just raised that because when he talks about the healthcare thing, basically,
single payer is not socialism.
Well,
the VA is socialism. Socialism is where the government owns the system. Right. If you go to the Veterans Administration, you're going to a doctor who's on the payroll of the government in a building that is owned by the government, and you're being operated on with medical equipment that is owned and maintained by the government. That's socialized medicine. On the other hand, single payer, if you're on Medicare, you go to a private doctor, you go to a private hospital, you buy your drugs from private companies and private pharmacies, and the government writes a check to pay the bill instead of the insurance company. That's the difference between socialism and single payer. Bernie is not an advocate of socialized medicine. He's an advocate of single payer medicine.
I don't know.
I got your doubts, Carl. I got your doubts.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. I didn't mean to be dismissive because we've got 10 seconds left, but he's a secret socialist. It's starting to sound like, hey, is he a secret Muslim? To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.